Welcome everyone. This video covers romantic relationships in the workplace, an important policy designed to preserve professionalism, fairness, and ethical integrity at Patriot Security. We'll define what the policy covers, explain expectations, and share real-world examples to help clarify gray areas. Workplace romance covers any romantic or sexual relationship between co-workers. This includes dating, physical affection, cohabitation as partners, or even romantic texting or social media exchanges. Even relationships kept private must be disclosed when policy thresholds apply. Our foundational values are teamwork, trust, and equal opportunity. Romantic relationships, especially when one person supervises the other, can challenge these values. Even a perception of favoritism or bias can harm morale, open us to legal risk, and hurt workplace harmony. This policy exists to safeguard everyone. Supervisors may not engage in romantic or sexual relationships with anyone under their direct or indirect supervision. That includes evaluation, hiring, or any influence over the subordinate's job. These relationships are strictly prohibited and must be reported immediately to HR. If you are currently involved in a romantic relationship with a subordinate, or if one develops, you must immediately notify Human Resources. Disclosure allows the company to adjust reporting lines or assign duties differently to avoid any conflict of interest. Confidentiality will be protected, but non-disclosure may lead to disciplinary action. Violation of this policy can lead to disciplinary action up to termination. It also helps protect the company from claims of bias, favoritism, or harassment. Undisclosed romantic relationships in the workplace, especially between supervisors and subordinates, are taken seriously because they create real and perceived conflicts of interest. When such relationships are kept secret, they can undermine trust among team members who may believe favoritism or bias is influencing decisions. This can damage morale and disrupt team dynamics. More seriously, if a relationship ends poorly or is interpreted as coercive, it can lead to claims of harassment or discrimination, exposing both the individuals involved and Patriot Security to legal and reputational risks. Transparency and adherence to policy are essential to protecting the integrity of the workplace and the company as a whole. Scenario A. You start dating a guard you don't directly supervise, but you manage the person who writes their schedule. Violation? Yes. Indirect supervision still applies. Scenario B. You're dating a subordinate, but haven't told HR. You promise to remain objective. Violation? Yes. Disclosure is mandatory, not optional. Scenario C. You previously dated someone you now supervise and there's no conflict anymore. Action? You must still disclose the past relationship if it could affect objectivity or team morale. As part of this training, all supervisors are required to complete and sign the Supervisor Acknowledgement Form. This form is not just a formality. It confirms your understanding of the company's expectations and your personal responsibility in upholding them. This form is your formal agreement to uphold Patriot Security standards. It helps us preserve workplace integrity and avoid the many complications that arise when relationships are hidden or mishandled. By signing, you're committing to transparency, fairness, and ethical leadership. At Patriot Security, every team member matters. By respecting this policy, you support a workplace where trust, fairness, and professionalism prevail.